Hey, Twilight, you alright? Well, I'm kinda nervous, especially since I came out of the hospital just a few moments ago. Though I wouldn't have ended up in the hospital in the first place if you and Sweetie wouldn't have sung me there. Hey, I said I was sorry. Yeah, you better be. Gee, thanks. Well, I guess I still got enough evidence to survive the trial. Don't you mean win the trial? Oh, hey, Scootaloo, sorry, but winning the trial today is impossible. Why? Because the streets would be over way too quickly if I already won on the first day, duh. Huh, I guess that makes sense. Just make sure you don't lose, alright? You've got my word. Though I'm still nervous. It's my first time in the courtroom as the main defense after all. So Mr. White's word's all true, eh? Everybody's nervous at their first time. Shut up. Why? It's true. I was nervous too at my first time as a defendant in a murder case. Let's just go into the courtroom. Hey, don't avoid the topic. The courtroom. Now. Whatever. Twilight's Parker, a detective in the world. Twilight's Parker, stops bad guys with a logic. So many clues to find out, confronting ponies with the truth, and then they break down and confess, because they finally come to light. Quick! There's no session for a trial of problems. Nobody likes not Miss Barkley. Barry, are you drunk again? Shut up, Rick. How she became a judge will always be beyond me. Anyway, as I was going to say, what is now a big session for the trial of Scootaloo? Is the defense ready? The defense is ready, your, drunkenness? What did you just call me? Nothing? I sure hope so. You do remember that we have a penalty system here, do you? Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that. Well, then maybe it is time to remind you of it. By giving you a penalty right now. Good job, Twilight. You already got a penalty and the trial hasn't even started yet. Totally uncool. Do it better. Is the defense helper ready as well? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. See, that's how you do it. That's why I'm awesome and you're not. Shut up. Is the prosecution also ready? Yes, the great and powerful Trixie is ready to document the defense of drunkenness. That's nice to hear. Wait a second. Hey, why is Trixie allowed to call you your drunkenness and I'm not? You're not on a penalty. I'm right. And finally, is the prosecution helper ready? My body is indeed ready, Your Honor. Ready for you. Wait a second. Whoa. A prosecution helper? Is that even allowed? Miss Sparkle raises a good point. A prosecution helper is indeed very unusual. And I can't say I really care for this one. Wait a second. While it is highly unusual for a prosecution helper to stand in court, it is indeed allowed. Most prosecutors just prefer to work alone in the courtroom. Which honestly is the whole and only reason it is so unusual to see a prosecution helper in court. For this specific case, however, Trixie requested Mr. Philo Reed to assist her, since he worked against Twilight Sparkle in the past. Trixie fought him in addition, and who would I be to turn down a man's wish? Shut your trap! Very well, Nick. You seem to have Mr. Reed under control after all. If you would move on to your opening statement then? Of course! Witness the defense-crushing opening statement abilities of the great and powerful Trixie! Just move it along already! Fine, as you wish. The victim was Windrider, some kind of popular Wonder Woman or whatever. But honestly, everybody just hated him. He was strangled to death with his own scarf somewhere up in the Crystal Mountains, which is more than ironic, Trixie must say. What was Windrider doing in the Crystal Mountains anyway? Who knows? Who cares? The important thing is that the defendant's footprints were found on the scarf that was used to commit the murder. Furthermore, Mr. Reed's team found ungefähres to serve as the crime scene. Therefore, Trixie finds it reasonable to say that the defendant is the only one who could have committed the murder. It's also all in the autopsy report. Your drunkenness, the verdict. Of course, Nick. Wait a second. The prosecution hasn't even caught their first witness yet, and you already want to call your verdict? The defense didn't even have a chance to respond yet. Do you even have a response, Miss Sparkle? Well, not yet, but... Well, then I guess it's decided, yes? Indeed, there is no need for a witness. This case couldn't be any clearer, so if you would be so friendly... Wait a second. I'm afraid I can't let this pass. What? What? Say what now? Though I do enjoy easy wins, I can't let such a beautiful mare like Miss Sparkle sit there completely defenseless. I asked that Miss Trixie at least cause one of her detectives to the stand. That should be no problem for you, Miss Trixie. If this case is as clear-cut as you say, yes? Fine, whatever. Scootaloo's already practically guilty anyway. One more testimony won't change that no matter how hard you try, Twilight Sparkle. In fact, Trixie thinks they couldn't even get anything useful out of her most incompetent detective. The prosecution caused Detective Pinkie to be stunned.
Hi!
What? Pinkie? What are you doing on the enemy side?
Oh, Twilight, I'm not on the enemy side. I'm a detective. I'm neutral. I just go into the defense I found and move them into favor of prosecution.
And that's different. How?
Well, heck, nobody mentioned it isn't, is it?
We are not here to discuss science. Miss Pye, if you would please just repeat what Trixie stated earlier. Trixie thinks even you couldn't screw something like this up.
Okie dokie dokie. Now, there are quite a few things that point to Scootaloo as the only possible suspect. First off, Scootaloo herself admits that she was to be seen at the crime when the murder happened. Second, we found orange Pegasus feathers at the crime scene. Who else could they belong to but Scootaloo? And lastly, Scootaloo's hoofprints were even found on the murder weapon, Grandmother's car. There's no doubt that Scootaloo is the one who did it. Sorry, Twilight.
Oh jeez, that's quite a bit of evidence to dismiss.
But how about it don't even try to dismiss it, because you can't. The evidence is rock solid. There is no escape. Now, you Douglas, if you would finally call your verdict.
Wait a second, I still have the right to cross-examine Pinkie's testimony.
Why? There's nothing left for you to save out of it.
Well, that's true. But I'd like to cross-examine my testimony anyway.
Whatever. It floats your boat, I guess. Let's just get her stick over this quickly.
Now, there are quite a few things that point to Scootaloo as the only possible suspect.
Just a minute. What exactly are these things that so clearly point to Scootaloo?
Wait a second. Did you even pay attention to the trial up to this point? Both Trixie and Pinkie already spoke it out quite clearly. Trixie is shocked that you even asked such a useless question.
Yeah, Twilight, pay some attention, please. Scootaloo's life's on the line for us, and this is sake.
But we remind her that was a big penalty.
Alright, I get it. No more going around. Jeez.
Well, as I was about to say anyway, first off, Scootaloo herself admits that she was at the scene of the crime when the murder happened.
Just a minute. She was there by complete accident, and since that must be true, you couldn't possibly have any evidence proving otherwise.
But we kinda have this evidence to the contrary. That's what we're talking about right now.
Oh, yeah, right. Shoot. Never mind, go on.
Second, we found orange Pegasus feathers at the crime scene. Who else could they belong to but Scootaloo?
Just a minute. Well, there are a lot of orange ponies they could have come from.
Name one.
Applejack?
And Applejack is a Pegasus since when?
She isn't, is she? Twilight, did you seriously just try to accuse Applejack, our friend, of murder? Looking back at it, this was probably the stupidest guess I could have possibly come up with.
Very well, let's try this again. Name a Pegasus.
I will get back to you on that. For now, continue the testimony.
And lastly, Scootaloo's hoofprints were even found on the murder weapon, Grandmother's car.
Just a minute. Scootaloo told me she shot picked up in shock after the murder. That is the real reason her prints are on the scarf.
Wait a second. And who to say she isn't lying to cover up her crime?
Wait a second. I'm to say this.
I'm sorry, Miss Sparkle, but your word doesn't count for anything in this matter. The only thing that could truly determine if Miss Scootaloo is lying or not would be a lie detector.
But something like this doesn't exist in Equestria.
Obviously. Otherwise we wouldn't even need to hold this trial.
And the hoofprints on the scarf kinda implicates Scootaloo as the killer. I mean, the scarf only has Scootaloo's and Windrider's hoofprints, and I doubt Windrider was playing himself.
Well, shoot, he's kind of right. Wait a minute. Pinkie, could you add that last statement to your testimony?
Okay. This scarf only has Scootaloo's and Windrider's hoofprints on it, so Scootaloo must be the killer.
Wait a second. It appears like some pony tried to hide some critical information.
What? I didn't hide anything.
Oh yes you did, but probably not purposefully. It appears Trixie failed to tell any pony. At all. Too bad when some pony like me comes along and actually reads the all-knowing court record.
Well, now I'm interested. What is this information that Mr. Moon got from all of us?
Well, every pony keeps saying that Scootaloo's and Windrider's hoofprints are on the scarf. But not even once did any pony mention the third set of prints on the scarf that the court record accounts for.
A third set of prints? Who do they belong to?
Well, you see, that's the thing. They appear to be from an unknown pony. But nonetheless, it's still cast out upon Scootaloo's guilt.
That is very true. I'm afraid I'll have to paralyze you, Mr. Moon.
Uh-oh, why are you laughing?
Don't you see, Twilight Sparkle? These unknown prints have nothing to do with the current crime. That is also the reason Trixie did not mention those prints.
Wait a second. I don't think that's it. You seemed rather nervous when I brought up this first set of prints. Therefore, I conclude that you are hiding the jewel in this case easily, which means that these prints are, in fact, crucial for this trial.
Wait a second. You have no proof of that, Sparkle.
That may be so, but I'd still like to hear the defendant's take on these prints.
What? Where do you intend to go with this?
If Scootaloo confirms to have seen the first pony at the crime scene, we'll have to consider a new suspect for the murder, casting definitive doubt on Scootaloo's guilt.
Trixie, you're losing.
Trixie is not losing. She doesn't care if Twilight Sparkle calls a defendant to the stand. So do it. The questioning of the orange filly will lead to nowhere. Well, that's not the little one agrees. I suppose we can call Scootaloo to the stand. Pinkie, if you did, please.
But of course.
Huh? What? How did I get here?
That is not important. Miss Sparkle says that there might have been a third pony at the crime scene. The court needs your statement about this since, well, you were the only living pony at the crime scene.
Ah, I see where you're going with this try. Well, don't get your hopes up too high. When I sweetie burned Apple Bloom arrived at the house of the crime, I went in alone. The other two were staying outside. I just explored the place a little, when I suddenly heard the sound of some pony choking. I immediately went to the room the sound came from, only to find Twinwater's dead body there. But there was no pony else at the scene of the crime. One of the windows in the room was open though.
See, Trixie told you this would be a dead end.
I'm sorry, Twilight. Don't be. Your testimony is easier to crack than you think. Huh?
What? Okay, in that case, let's get the cross-examination cracking, I guess.
Wait a second!
What? The orange filly hasn't even said anything yet.
She doesn't have to. The error is obvious. Scootaloo stated that she didn't see any pony else at the crime scene, but she also said there was an open window. The logical conclusion to draw from this is that the real killer escaped through the window before Scootaloo arrived.
Wait a second, what are you saying? The crime scene was on the first floor of the house. No pony in the right mind would escape through a window in the first floor. We also don't have any witnesses claiming to have seen the third party escaping.
Wait a second. So no pony would dare to escape from a third floor window? Not even if there were a Pegasus? Also, it might be true that we don't have witnesses who saw a third pony. Yet.
What?
Scootaloo said it herself. Her two friends are waiting outside, guarding the building as it was, and we haven't yet heard what they saw while we were standing guard outside. I request that Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle both testify to that matter.
Very well, if you so wish, Twilight Sparkle. Trixie will bring me two of them here and prepare them. If your darkness would be so kind to call a recess for me to do so. Of course. 30 minutes should be long enough, right? Certainly. I will have both fillies ready by then. Alright. Then I hereby call a 30-minute recess. See you all after that.